All right, I am testing again. So I think when I was testing before, I didn't really have any audio. So I don't know if I have audio this time or not. She has no idea, folks. And I had a big echo on my last recording, so I'm just trying to test this and see what she sounds like. So I'm not sure. I'm using some new software and I really want it to work. And so I managed to clear up the actual feed itself. So I'm going to stay on and see if anybody comes on. I'm not going to leave this up. I'll probably delete it. And I see somebody. Can you hear me, person, whoever you are? Let's see if you could just leave something in the chat. That would be good, because I'm just trying to test this stuff out. So let's see. Can you hear me? I know there's a bit of a delay on here, so I know even though I asked that question, I gotta wait for a response. But I already put something down in the chat because I'm just trying to test to see if what's going on with my streaming, because I had like a huge echo on the last one after it came up on the replay. I don't know if it was on there before or not, so I'm just trying to test it out. And then my last test, the actual whole situation here was just like blurred. So I'm just gonna try to wait around and see if I can get someone to let me know if they can hear me. So let's see. Let me just turn this down. I'm going to turn this on and let me know if you can hear me. Right now, I have the headphones on. So that's kind of just a clue, not an audio clue for me, so I can know if anything changed. So it looks good, and I hear you. Oh, great. Does it sound... Is there an echo? That's what I'm looking for. Is an echo while you're listening here live? And how are you doing, Miss Iris? Thank you for coming on. This is definitely a test. I did live stream earlier, but the live stream went well. It looked good when I was doing it and it sounded good, but after I put up the replay, I looked at it and I wasn't very pleased. So I wanted to come back in and see if I can add to my checklist of things to make sure that doesn't happen again. So I'm just trying to find out if there's an echo. So if you can let me know that if there's any kind of echo. I know it's a delay, but it should not be an echo when you're listening to it. Unfortunately, with the software I'm using, I can't make any changes to stuff as I'm going, and I can't like hear myself either. I wonder, can I hear myself? Maybe if I put my headphones on. If I put my headphones on, maybe I can hear myself. Let's see if I can. Oops. Get to the headphones here. Let's see if that's going to be helpful. I don't hear an echo. I'm doing well. I'm just getting home from work. Well, I'm glad you're home from work safely. Okay. Actually, I can hear myself. Well, I couldn't hear before. Okay, now I can. Okay, now I can. And it sounds good. It sounds good to me anyway. Ooh. But that's kind of weird listening to yourself. It's very weird, so I don't want to do that. So, yeah. So, I'm not really going to stay on here. I actually had some work to do, and this like consumed my whole day because I was trying to set up the new software to do streaming, because I want to kind of stream more, possibly every day. And now that I can stream from my iPhone, that's pretty easy, but I'm not on my iPhone now. I'm on my computer. I like streaming from my computer because I can set things up way ahead of time. So it's always better when I can actually do that. for my computer. So, but the software I had before wasn't working, so I had to get a new software. And I like it. It's easy, but I just was kind of disappointed that I had that echo, and I don't know why I had that echo. And so I'm hoping it's not going to do it again. So once I bring this down, I'll just put it as unlisted, and then I'll just I'm going to check the hearing thing. So, Iris, I'm trying to think if I went, did you post up a video for, like showing your traveler's notebook? And it was like on your iPhone, and it was, in portrait. I don't know if that was you or not. Let me know, because if you did, I got some constructive criticism for you. I don't know if it was you though, because I watched so many YouTube videos, and a lot of people that leave comments for me, I'll go back and I'll check out their channels. Not all the time, because sometimes I just don't have time to do it. But right now, my audience is pretty low, so I can go and I can check out their channels. And sometimes I see stuff and I'm like, man, I wish I could like tell them what I saw. Yes, you did. I think it was you. I'm not sure. But, and you know what? The things I'm going to tell you, you probably already know. So just for, I wish I had wrote it down. You know what? I think what I'll do is, because I think I can. You're part of the Black Girls Who Create, right? Because I think that might be where I saw you first, on the Black Girls That Create. Just let me know if you are, because if you are, I can just message you, and then because maybe what I'll do is maybe a little video, and then I can show you better than I can tell you, because I've been I won't say I'm an expert or anything, but I think I can give you some advice that can help you out with your channel if you're trying to grow your channel, which I'm growing my channel too. I'm a baby channel grower, just like everybody else around here. So I'm trying to find ways to grow the channel. And so, oh no, you're not, and you want to be? Ooh, you're going to love that group, I think. I don't know if you can get in the group or not. I have to ask this question, and don't get mad at me. Are you African American? Because sometimes you can't tell by people's avatar, because otherwise you won't be able to get into that group, because it is an African American group on Facebook. But if you are, I'll go to your channel and leave you the link or something, or get you the invite to get in. Okay, good. Okay, so that's what I'll do. Let me write myself a note, because I'll forget. You're going to love that group, girl. That group is out of this world. I love them. So, and then that way I can message you. Because you must have left a comment on one of my actual videos, and then I went to your channel and checked that out. So that's cool. Maybe I can go over there now. Let me see if I can go over there now. I don't know, because I'm not really doing anything. So for anybody else that's on, this is super informal, because I was just like testing out some software. I'm just trying to see if I can get some better results going here, because when it came over, it just kind of drove me crazy. And I'm not a perfectionist by any means, but dang on it, I was not happy. Oh, I'm still looking here. Don't worry, I'll help you. I'm gonna find you. I love helping people out. Did I spell this right? I-R-Y-S. Now I got to find it. I gotta find your channel from here, because you just can't click on the chat. I-R-Y-S. I-R-Y-S. That's what I put in. No. Oh, there we go. All right, let me see what I saw. Was it this one? I don't think it was your channel, but that's okay, because I think I can still offer you some advice anyway. And I'm not bossy, it's not that I like telling people what to do or anything, but if you can help out a sister, you can help out a sister. Let me just pop out this chat so I can still see it. And let me go over here. Okay, hold up. Let me just listen for 1 second. Okay, one thing was your voice sounded really loud on the video, and it was moving a lot. But you were using both your hands. I was like, how is she doing that? How were you doing that? Were you like recording with a webcam that was like stuck on your head or something? I know that sounds kind of silly and crazy, but I was like, how did she do that? But I guess it doesn't matter how you were doing it. The problem was that it was just like it was really shaky and stuff. But I watched the whole thing actually. So for any of you all that are coming on, we're just kind of chit chatting. This very informal, not putting out any information or nothing like that. And I was just trying to give Iris a little bit of YouTube advice. So it was on your head. Aha! See, I guessed it. Because I was watching the video and it was like I was like, how is she using both her hands? So actually those are some cool cams. That's like the Go Cam or something like that. And you attach it someplace on your body and then it's for active. So you can be out active. That's cool. But I don't think that's like the most effective way that you could do it. I know a lot of people, they try to figure out how to record like things that are on the desktop. And I'll tell you, I record mine with my webcam, but I record everything upside down. And then in editing, I rotate it. So that's an idea for you if you have that ability to do it. You can just record it from the side but you got to put it on a tripod though, because I am horrible at holding my camera or my phone and actually recording stuff. So I know I have to use like a tripod all the time. Sometimes I don't. And you can definitely tell because it's very shaky, and I don't think I have Parkinson's or anything, and it doesn't feel like my hands are shaking when I'm doing it. But when I start recording this stuff, it is. And then I think that will help on the focus too on your actually material. Let me see what else. So really that was the only thing. I don't know if you were using a mic or something. I don't know why it was so loud, or did you put it in some type of editing software after you got done, or did you just kind of post it straight up to YouTube? Did you do it you didn't do it on your phone, did you? Let me know if you did it on your telephone and then just posted it straight up to YouTube. Because sometimes we just assume that everybody has the same type of software that we do. And that's not always true. So if you are on here with me, you can leave a little message to let me know that you're on. Again, I'm not going to leave. This video is going to get deleted. But because I was just trying to test some information. I was trying to find out, because the last video I did, it had excellent information in there. If you can get past the echo, I didn't know it was an echo on there, and everybody said they could hear me okay. So I don't know if after the video is, it goes into replay, it actually like encodes that echo in there. I don't know what was going on. It was driving me crazy, but I'm just kind of take some notes so that I can improve the live streams, because I like to do a lot more live streaming, preferably every day, but I have no idea. So it's the camera and it doesn't focus. I did edit it. I didn't notice how loud it was. I'll tell you a tip for the audio. Something that I had to do is, instead of just listening to it through my computer, I had to put my headphones on, because then you can really hear how a lot of people are going to be listening to you. because I found that for me, lots of people watch the videos on mobile. And so I'm just assuming that most of them probably are going to have headphones on. So that's going to give you a better idea of what the volume is. Because like I have like a big old screen here. I call my computer is named Spencer because I like naming inanimate objects. And Spencer is so big that I can't really tell how other people are going to hear what's on here. So you'll want to put your headphones on to make sure it's not going to be too loud, or pull the volume up if you need to. I know a lot of times, like if I'm sitting back from the mic, and I'm talking in my soft voice. Usually when there's other people in the house, I'm talking in my soft voice because I don't want to like disturb them too much. Then I know I have to pull the volume up. When I'm close, I usually don't have to do anything. So you have to test it and see what's going to work for you when it comes to that. But that's if you that's probably the baby step number one. You can get past that. Yeah, you're definitely gonna have to get a tripod. And I would just suggest you can get a cheapo depot tripod, or look on Craigslist or something to get your tripod. Yeah, you have to do that. And you're planning to go back to the Canon and the tripod. The GoPro won't focus close up to my liking. How do you like the GoPro though? Have you used it for anything else? Yeah, the headphones is definitely. I did like a lot of live streaming. Um, Last year, actually, it was last year. I did a lot of live streaming. It wasn't on YouTube though, and the person I was kind of partnering, we used to do like a show. It was a Twitter show because I'm actually a social media manager, and I do lots of Twitter. I help businesses with Twitter, and so we had a show about Twitter. Twitter tips for business. I actually had a few shows, and we used to do the live stream. And my partner, he really helped me to figure out, technically how to make the show better. So, and one of them was definitely the sound. He was always telling me, put your headphones on. And I never wanted to put my headphones on because I wanted to be cute. And that might be the problem on this live thing too. But I don't see anybody else wearing headphones. So if you're all just coming on, because I see a few more people dropping in, we're just kind of talking informally, and I'm actually going to probably dump this video because I like to have the videos up that's really really going to add value for people. I don't really like to just come on and just chit chat because people don't have time for that. Like, I'm supposed to be working, but I like chatting. So, and Iris came on here and she started chatting with me. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So I'm if you guys have any questions while I'm on, I'm just trying to test the quality of the sound, make sure make sure that there is no echo, and also I had to fix the video too, because for some reason the video was kind of messed up. I'm trying to make me a little bit of a checklist to check things off to make sure that that is all fixed for next time. So let's see, you like it for vlogging and you like it for hands-free, but it won't focus. Well, maybe it's something, I hate to say it, Iris, but maybe it's something that you're doing where it won't focus, or maybe you need to read the directions, because I usually do things man style. Like when I get stuff, I don't read the directions. I do not read the directions. And then after I, fiddle with something for about 45 minutes, I finally read the directions. And sometimes it's me. But I will say I posted up a video yesterday for the We Are Memory Keepers punch board. And I'm glad I got the punch board, and I think I'm going to love it. I haven't used it extensively yet because I just got it. And I wanted to post that up quickly because I know that everybody in the planner community is all the rage about it, but it's like confusing. It was like really confusing. The packaging is confusing. You don't know what you're getting. And it was not easy to use. You would think a hole punch is easy to use, right? It was not easy to use. So I made sure I left all that in the video. So I hope people went, it was a long video, but I left all that in there on purpose so that people would see or not have to make the same mistakes that I made when I did that. But um, I can't even say that one of the mistakes was that I didn't read the instructions, because their instructions sucked like a mother. So yeah, it was very confusing, and you have to figure out. But once you figure it out, it's like smooth sailing. But it took me about 40 minutes to figure out how to use it correctly, which is kind of ridiculous. If they had better instructions, that would be good, and they definitely need to change that packaging, because I never seen anything like it before. I've never seen packaging like that. It's just like, it's almost like a bait and switch. I remember I first saw the We Are Memory Keepers. I saw that product on a craft show. Melody Lane actually posted on her site, on her YouTube channel. And Melody Lane, she does lots of Cricut stuff, and she does more crafty kind of Cricut stuff. She doesn't do like the stickers or anything like that. And that's definitely a good channel to go watch as well. But I watched it on her because she went to a conference, and that's when they first released that, and I was like, wow, I'm all in for that, because they show you how to use all the punches. And then when I looked that up, it was like you kind of had to figure out, do you get all the punches together? Can you buy them together? Are they separate? Which ones are the default ones that you're going to get? You can't even tell. If you look on Amazon, you can't tell. So I really wanted to share that so people would know exactly what they're getting and not be kind of disappointed if they didn't. But I do think it's a good product. So we're going to see. The jury is still out because I haven't used it that much, but I'm glad I got a chance to post that video up in a timely manner, because I have lots of videos that are backlogged like nobody's business that I'm trying to put out there for everybody. So it just takes a little bit of time to get that done. So Iris, if you have any more questions for me about the YouTube videos, which I still have running in the background, I can hear it. If you have any more questions, you can ask me and I'll answer them. I just wanted to point those two things out because I saw it. Because usually I want to give people the constructive criticism, but I don't want to do it in the comments, because I don't want to be calling people out like that, because I don't feel like that's right. So but I think it's okay that I did it on this video, even though I see some people on here, they're not saying anything, but I know we got a few more people on here, which is fine. I don't mind the lurkers, and lurkers is not a bad term. It's just, lurkers just means people that are watching, but they're not really actively participating. So we have a few lurkers on here, but I'm going to delete this anyway after we get done with it, and first I have to let it come up and then I'll look at it. So yeah, I think constructive criticism is good too, and I would love for people to actually give me constructive criticism also, if it's something that they don't like. And I noticed in some of the groups that I'm in that sometimes people, they start going in on the YouTube creators, and they start talking about, the stuff that they don't like about the YouTube creators. And I immediately get defensive, but I always write something constructive there too. And I just let them know, the YouTube creators they're out there to help you, and they're trying to share. And if you see something that's wrong, then you can send them a message and then let them know, so that they can make things better, because a lot of times they don't know. So they're going to keep playing loud music, and they're going to be chatty on there, and they're going to do all those things that people hate because they don't know any better. Some of them are new creators and stuff. So we have to help each other out and give the constructive criticism and let people know what they could do better. Not so much what they're doing wrong, but how they can improve and do better, especially if in the case of the YouTube creators, you want to you're trying to grow your channel basically. So if your goal is to grow your channel and stuff, you can definitely find other YouTubers that will be there for you, and they'll be glad to help. And also the big YouTube creators, that what they do is help YouTube people. They put out some fantastic and very informative videos. So I'll watch those a lot too, because I'm a YouTube junkie. So I watch lots of YouTube. Probably when I shouldn't be. So I have to schedule time to stay off of YouTube. Sometimes it's a little ridiculous. Just sometimes. I think I'm subscribed to, I don't know how many people I'm subscribed. I don't even know if it shows on the channel how many people, how many channels you're subscribed to, but I'm subscribed to quite a few channels. No, it doesn't say. But I'm subscribed to quite a few channels, but the it's okay because lots of the people on the channels, they don't post that much, so I don't get that much in my subscription. Well, it depends on the weekends I do, because people tend to post their videos on the weekends, and now people are doing lots more lives, so more often. So that's coming up also. So I've started kind of dumping some of the YouTubers, my subscriptions to some of the YouTubers that haven't really found any value in. Because sometimes people will they'll post up a good video and then they don't post nothing else for a long time, and then they post something and it's like not what you expected from their channel, or it's, they're not clear with the things that they post. And then, yeah, I'm sure I'm well over 100 channels, but I still daily, probably out of that 100, I'm more than 100. I gotta be it gotta be maybe 150 for me, maybe, or more. But I'll say daily, out of that, maybe 20 people might post a video in one day. So, and then some of the videos I don't want to watch, because some of them, I'll just give you an example. So this is a hint for you too. I don't know if you'll ever do any plan with me's or anything like that. And I'm probably guilty of it too. There are some plan with me people who, if they put in their title that their video is chatty, I'm not gonna watch it. I don't want to watch a chatty plan with me. But if they have a plan with me and they're chatty, and I go in, I'm probably gonna go away. Also, because I don't like chatty plan with me's. I don't want to because they're just talking about stuff unrelated. They say, okay, I'm gonna use this these stickers, and I'm gonna use these stickers, and that's fine. And then they say, okay, so we're gonna get started. So they started putting the stickers down, and they started talking about, okay, so, I had to go to the doctor today, and my cat got sick, and the cat did this. And, do you guys have cats like that? And sometimes they stop, actually planning, and they're talking, and it drives me crazy, because I'm like, stick that sticker down on that page. Let's get this going. And they drive me crazy. So if they do that too many times, then I'll go ahead and unsubscribe to their channel, because I know I'm not going to watch their videos. And although I would love to support all those people that do the same type of videos that I have, I can't watch those. It's just, I'm I don't have that kind of time, and some of them are over 30 minutes too. Nope. I think when I first started doing the plan with me, my videos were over 30 minutes. But I was new, and you can look at some of my old plan with me's, and you can actually see how things evolve. But for some people, their stuff just stays the same. And it stays the same because nobody tells them what they're doing wrong. So that's why I like to help people when I can. See, I can just go off the rails. See, Iris, you got me talking. I wasn't even supposed to be on here. As long as it's your fault, I'm going to blame it on you. I'm just telling you that right now. I'm going to blame it on you. Actually, what I would like for you to do, Iris, if you can... I would say in the I'm trying to find the best way to contact you without doing a big shout out. I think in most of my Dang, I can't think. In most of my videos, if you look in the description, you'll see a way to contact me. If you can contact me and like give me like your Facebook name, I can get you an invite to that group. So, because I know it's probably different than what's on here, unless you have the Facebook thing hooked hooked on to or linked onto your actual Facebook page. So I have a few more people that are watching right now. Just want to let you know that this is kind of informal. I was doing some testing, and me and Iris were just kind of chatting because I love chatting with people. So if you want to chat too, you can join in the chat. I really don't mind. I'm not going to leave this video up. This video is going to get deleted. So because I was just trying to test out. I had some echoing going on in an earlier video, and I couldn't figure. I didn't know it was echoing. It sounded good when it was going, and I just had to repeat that over and over again because I want the stuff to be quality. I don't want it to be crap because your stuff is crap too many times. People are going to unsubscribe to you, or they're not going to watch because you know what? The subscribers that I have, I love my subscribers. There would be no list for a day without my subscribers. But I don't have a lot. But they are all important to me. But I want to make sure that they get what they're getting the value that they're looking for when they come to the channel. So I don't want to put out crappy crap. I just don't want to. So I'm just sitting here. I'm just killing time at this point because I'm feeling kind of lazy. And the crew is going to be in here in about an hour anyway. So I might as well sit here and chit chat until the crew comes in. If anybody want to chit chat with me. My voice is kind of going out now because I've been talking. Because the one thing about the live thing is like you're doing all the talking, and the people that talk back to you, they're just doing the typing so they don't lose their voice. I used to actually do live streaming on a platform called Blab. I don't know if you've heard of Blab. There are no longer. That's one of those. It was one of those things, phenomena that came like a shooting star, and then it just disappeared. It's like that comet that comes around every 75 years. It was a fantastic platform, and the way that it went was they had it so that you could actually do videos with 3 other people. So I could come on like by myself talking like this, and then Iris, you could actually come on video as well, or you could come on and not show your video, but you could actually see each other and you could hear each other, and you could do that with up to 4 people, and that was like so fantastic. And they had a wonderful community. It was a small community of mostly there were business people, and there were creators and podcasters and things like that. And man, I just love that community, and I hated it when they closed it down. I think they just couldn't figure out how to monetize it. Oh, you remember it? Man, that was it. I think it lasted for maybe a good solid 2 years, and I was on there for a little bit over a year before they shut it down. I was like, they must have an alternative for people to actually to use the same type of platform, but they didn't. So I was so disappointed. But it is what it is. And what is this behind here? They got all kinds of stuff up. But yeah, so anywho, I love Blab. So this is like a good test because I'm going to go through this whole video. It's going to take forever to come up. For some reason, this afternoon, the videos being processed are real slow because I did a few tests already. So this one is a little bit longer, so it's going to take some time for it to come up, which is fine with me. Sometimes you have to be patient with these things. So Iris, I'm going to go ahead and shove off. And I really enjoyed conversating with you. Don't forget to use the contact form to contact me so I can get you the invite to that group because you're going to love it. And actually, I'll tell you what the name of the group is Black Girls Who Create, I believe. So that's why I asked you if you were African American, because only African American people can get in there. We got our own group, which is nice. Yep, it's called, it's Black Women Who Plan and Create. That's what it is. Black Women Who Plan and Create. So if you write that down, I believe you can go to the group and I can send a message to the admin just to let them know that I invited you. So if you go on Facebook and go to Black Women Who Plan and Create, it'll come up. And it looks like they have the banner, just to let you know right now. It has sold out on it because they were doing a conference and it sold out like in a day. So it says sold out, just for visual reference for you. And then that way we can send messages to each other as well. But I think you will definitely enjoy that group. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get off because my voice is kind of scraggly right now. And because I have another video that I need to post up for this evening. So I'm going to post up the monthly plan with, not mostly plan with me, but the monthly setup video for this afternoon. So I want to go ahead and get that done too. So yeah, you're going to love that group. You're going to love it. If that's your passion, get ready for it. I'm just telling you, get ready. You can thank me later. Thank me later for that one. Okay, so I will talk to everybody that's on later. Thanks for joining me for the serious test on here. I appreciate it, and I'll probably be coming up live tomorrow. I'm going to try to schedule it ahead of time, and I don't know what time it's going to be, so it's going to be a real one tomorrow. So I'll talk to you later. Thanks a lot. Love, peace, and hair grease.